Hello children, welcome to Math Park. Our today's video is on rectilinear figure. We start with exercise 14b. Now this exercise will need for you to understand the properties of different types of quadrilaterals, which already the video is ready and I'll be putting the link of that in the description of this video. So we start with 14b, exercise 14b of class 9 ICSE, the book Concise Selena. And if you like the video, see that you share with your friends, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Now we are going to solve each and every question of this exercise here. The first question, that is state true or false. The diagonals of a rectangle bisect each other. Now the rectangle is a parallelogram and it follows all the properties of parallelogram. So since rectangle is a parallelogram and diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other, this statement is true. The diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect each other. Now this is false. Why it is false? Because only special quadrilaterals the diagonals will bisect. For any irregular quadrilateral it will not. So the diagonals of the quadrilateral will bisect only in case of a parallelogram, all types of a parallelogram. Okay, the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other at right angle. Again, this is false because there are special parallelograms and those are square and rhombus, and only in that case the diagonals bisect at right angles. Each diagonal of a rhombus bisects it. Yes, it is true. The diagonals of rhombus definitely bisect because it is a parallelogram and diagonals of parallelogram bisect. The quadrilateral whose four sides are equal is a square is again a false statement because it could be also a rhombus. So four sides equal, there are two quadrilaterals. One is a square and a rhombus. But they have said here is a square, cannot be. It could also be a rhombus. So that is why this is a false statement. Every rhombus is a parallelogram. Every rhombus is a parallelogram is a true statement. Of course, it is a true statement because rhombus follows all the properties of a parallelogram. Every parallelogram is a rhombus is a false statement. Every parallelogram cannot be a rhombus. For a parallelogram to be a rhombus, all sides should be equal. The diagonals of a rhombus are equal. Again, it is a false statement because the diagonals of a rhombus, square is a rhombus. So only in case of square it will be equal. So diagonals of a rhombus are not equal always. So this is a false statement again. And then if two adjacent sides of a parallelogram are equal, it is a rhombus. Of course, it is true. This is the condition, suppose this is a parallelogram and we know that opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. And if adjacent become equal, then all sides become equal. That is how, even if only two adjacent sides of a parallelogram are equal, it is a rhombus, is a true statement. If the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect each other at right angle, the quadrilateral is a square. Now, this statement can be again a false statement. Why? Because if the diagonals of a quadrilateral are bisecting each other at a right angle, it could also be a rhombus. So, there are two quadrilaterals where diagonals bisect each other at right angles, that is a square and a rhombus. Moving to question number 2. In the given figure, AM bisects angle A and DM bisects angle D of a parallelogram ABCD, and you are asked to prove that angle AMD is a right angle. So let us take this angle as 1 and this angle as 2, this angle as 3 and this angle as 4. Now since they have said that AM and DM, they bisect angles, so therefore you have angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and you have angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Why? Because since AM and DM, they bisect angle A and angle D of a parallelogram respectively. Okay, therefore you got angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Okay, let us take this both as a part 1 or equation 1. Now we know that adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. So that means complete angle, that is angle CDA plus angle DAB is equal to 180 degree because adjacent angles, this follows the properties of a parallel line. These are the parallel lines, so this becomes a transversal. So always adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. Okay, so now we will multiply this equation throughout by half. Why? Because AM and DM. So now we have half of angle CDA plus half of angle DAB is equal to half of 180. We have multiplied this equation throughout by half. Why? Because AM and DM bisects angle A and angle D. Now half of CDA we will focus on the triangle because we have to prove triangle AMD is equal to 90 degree. We'll focus on the angles of this triangle. So in place of half of CDA, we can write angle 2. In half of angle DAB, we can write angle 3 is equal to half of 180, which is 90. Okay, now let us use the angle sum property for triangle. So now let us check in triangle AMD by angle sum property. By angle sum property, you have angle AMD plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. Now angle 2 plus angle 3 already from equation 2 we have 90 degree. Let us substitute. So we have angle AMD plus 90 is equal to 180. This 90 moves here. We get angle AMD is equal to 180 minus 90, which is 90 degree, and hence proved. Got it? So just proving using the properties of a parallelogram, using the properties of a parallelogram, we could do this sum. In the following figure, AE and BC are equal. AE and BC are equal. Let us mark them. AE and BC are equal and parallel. And the three sides AB, DE and BC are AB, CD and DE are equal. They are already marked here. And if angle A is 102, this angle A is 102, find angle AEC. So let us join this CE. Now we know that AE is equal to BC, and since we have joined EC, this is a line parallel to AB. So we get ABCE is a parallelogram. It becomes a parallelogram. Okay, if it is a parallelogram, then we have opposite sides equal. So that is AE and BC are already equal, and then we get AB is equal to CE. We get opposite sides equal. Now, since opposite sides are equal and already AB is equal to CE, we get this as equilateral triangle. So we have, therefore, you get AB is equal to CE, and now AB is equal to DE is equal to CD, which is given. Okay, so therefore you get triangle DEC is an equilateral triangle. This becomes an equilateral triangle. So each angle of equilateral triangle is 60 degrees. So we have this 60 degree. This angle is 60 degree and this angle is 60 degree. Now this is a parallelogram. Therefore you have opposite angles are equal. So we have this as 102 degree. Then we are asked to find angle AEC. AEC. That is this angle AEC is to be found out. And angle BCD. This complete angle is to be found out. BCD. Now we have angle A is equal to angle ECB because is equal to 102 because opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. Opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. So therefore we got 102, and since it was an equilateral angle, we got each angle of equilateral triangle is 60 degree. So therefore we get angle BCD is equal to 102 plus 60, which is 162 degree. Got it. Now let us find angle AEC. Now AEC, we know that the consecutive interior angles are supplemented. This is a parallelogram. So therefore we get angle A plus angle AEC is equal to 180 degree. Again, they are adjacent angles of a parallelogram. They are adjacent angles of parallelogram and they are supplementary. So therefore you get 102 plus angle AEC is equal to 180, and we get angle AEC is equal to 180 minus 102, which is 78 degree. So this is how we found the angles as 162 and 78 degree. In a square ABCD, so we have a square ABCD where the diagonals meet at O. So let us take this is a square ABCD where diagonals meet at O. So ABCD is a square where the diagonals AC and BD, they meet at O. If P is a point on BC, now P is a point on BC such that OB is equal to BP. So we get this an isosceles triangle. You have to show that angle POC, this angle is 22.5 degree. Angle BDC is equal to twice angle POC, and angle BOP is equal to thrice angle COP. So let's start. We know that each angle of a square is right angle, and diagonals, they bisect the angle. So that is why we get this angle as 45 and 45. Now, since we have BO is equal to OP, we have OBP. OBP is an isosceles triangle. It is an isosceles triangle. So, therefore, we get angle BOP. Angle BOP is equal to angle BPO. Let this angle be is equal to as X. So, we take this angle as X. So, by angle sum property for triangle BOP, we get X plus 45 is equal to 180 degree. So, 2X is equal to 180 minus 45. So, X is equal to 135 divided by 2, which is 2 6 are 12, 2 7, 67.5 degree. So, we got this angle X as 67.5 degree. And we know that diagonals of square bisect at right angles. Diagonals of square bisect at right angles. Therefore, you have angle BOC is equal to 90 degree, and which is equal to X plus angle POC. So this is how you get X plus angle POC is equal to 90. We already have the value of X as 67.5 plus angle POC is equal to 90 degree. So you get angle POC is equal to 90 minus 67.5, which is 22.5 degree. That is nothing but 22.5 degree. So this is how we have done with the first part. Now for the second part of the question, since the diagonals of the square, they bisect the angles of a square. Each angle is 90 degree. Therefore, you get angle BDC as 45 degree. And 45 is nothing but twice of 22 and 0.5 or 22 and a half, which is nothing but 22 and a half. We already calculated POC, which is twice angle POC. This is how we have done with the second part. Now, let us move to the third part. It says angle BOP, which is X. Angle BOP, which is X, is thrice angle COP. Now, angle BOP, which we have calculated as X, which is 67.5 degree. And this is nothing but 3 times 22.5 degree. And 22.5 degree is nothing but angle POC or COP. So, therefore, we get angle BOP is thrice angle COP. Got it? Question number 5. In the given figure, it shows square ABCD and an equilateral triangle ABP. Now, equilateral triangle ABP, so each angle of this triangle is going to be 60 degrees. So, this is 60 and angle P is 60 here. Calculate angle AOB. So, angle AOB we are supposed to calculate. Okay. Now, if this angle is 60 degree and we know that this diagonals bisect, diagonals of the this thing bisect the angle. So, we have this is 45. Also, we have angles, since we have written this as 45, we have this angle 30 degree. So, we have angle ADO is equal to 45 and we have angle DAO is equal to 30 degree because each angle of equilateral triangle is 60. Now, we have to find angle AOB. So, angle AOB is equal to 45 plus 30, which is equal to 75 degree because this becomes an exterior angle of triangle. This is by exterior angle property of a triangle. By exterior angle property of triangle. Got it? So, we got this as 75 degree. So, this we got at 75 degree. First one, angle AOB is equal to 75 degree. Now, we know that ABP as an equilateral triangle. So therefore, we get BP is equal to CB, because if all sides of square are equal and we have AB is equal to BP, we have AB is equal to BP. So from this we get BP is equal to CB. So therefore we get triangle BPC is an isosceles triangle. We get this an isosceles triangle. We get this an isosceles triangle. Now we have each angle of equilateral triangle is 60. So since this is a square, we get this angle B as 30 degree. That is, we have angle PBC is equal to 30 degree. And then using the angle sum property for triangle BPC, we get angle BPC is equal to BPC plus angle BCP plus 30 is equal to 180. And since BPC and BCP are equal because it's an isosceles triangle, we get twice angle BPC is equal to 180 minus 30, that is 150 degree. So therefore, we get angle BPC is equal to 150 divided by 2, which is 75 degree. So this is how we got angle BPC also at 75 degree. We got this at 75 degree. Let us proceed to find triangle PCD. Angle P. So let us find angle PCD. Now this is 75. So let us move for the third one. We know that angle PCD is equal to angle BCD minus angle BCP. And we got this both as 75 and 75. So we get angle PCD is equal to BCD is complete. This is the angle of a square, which is 90 minus 75. This is how we get this as 15 degree. We got angle PCD as 15 degree. Now we are asked to find the reflex angle APC. Now we know that angle reflex, we know that angle APC is equal to this 60 plus 75. 60 plus 75, which is 135 degree. Okay, and now reflex angle APC is going to be this part. So reflex angle APC is equal to 360 minus 135, which is equal to 225 degrees. So this is how we got the reflex angle APC at 225 degree. Moving to question number 6. In the given figure, ABCD is a rhombus with angle A is equal to 67 degree. If DEC is an equilateral triangle, calculate angle CBE. This is the angle to be calculated, and angle DBE. These two angles are to be calculated. Okay. Now this is a rhombus. So opposite angles are equal. So we get this angle as 67. Each angle of equilateral triangle. So since DEC is an equilateral triangle, so this is 60 and 60. Now let us focus on the angle ABC. So we have angle ABC is equal to 180 minus 67, which is 113 degree. We got this angle ABC as 113 degree, and DEC is an equilateral triangle. So therefore, we have these all sides are equal. So this is also equal to, since all sides of rhombus are equal, we now get BC is equal to EC. So therefore, we get triangle BCE is an isosceles triangle. We get this an isosceles triangle. Okay. So we got this an isosceles triangle. So therefore, let us take these two angles to be X and X. So we get X plus X opposite, as since it's an isosceles triangle, we have angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So X plus X plus this complete angle, which is 60 plus 67 is equal to 180 degree. So we get 2x is equal to 180 minus 127 degree, which is equal to 53 degree. We got this as 53 degree. So x is equal to 53 divided by 2, which is 26.5 or 26.5 degree. So this is how we got angle x is nothing but angle CBE. We got angle CBE is equal to 26.5 degree. Now, we already calculated angle ABC. So now we have to find DBE. So to find angle DBE, now again we have triangle DCB also isosceles, is again isosceles triangle. Why it is isosceles triangle? We have DC is equal to BC. So therefore we get angle CDB is equal to angle CBD. So that is these two angles are equal. Okay, now let us use the angle sum property for this triangle. So we have angle CDB plus angle CBD plus 67 is equal to 180 degree. So since these two angles are equal, let us take these as twice angle CBD is equal to 180 minus 67, which is 113 degree. So we get angle CBD is equal to 113 divided by 2, which is 56.5. We need to focus on angle DBE. So we have angle DBE plus this part X together is equal to angle CBD. So this is how we get angle DBE plus X value, which we have already calculated 26.5 is equal to angle CBD. The value of that is 56.5. So this is how we get angle DBE is equal to 56.5 minus 26.5, which is equal to 30 degree. So we are done with the second part also. This was our 26.5 and the second one was 30 degree. Moving to question number 7. In each of the following figures, you get ABCD is a parallelogram and you are asked to find the values of X and Y. So let us start with the first one. We know that these are the opposite sides given and opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. So therefore, we get 4X is equal to 6Y plus 2. So we get 4X minus 6Y is equal to 2. Dividing throughout by 2, you get 2X minus 3Y is equal to 1. This is our equation number 1. Now let us use the other side. So we have 3X. These two are equal. So we get 3X minus 3 is equal to 4Y. So we get 3X minus 4Y minus 3 goes here, it becomes plus 3. So this is our equation number 2. So let us solve these two equations. We have 2X minus 3Y is equal to 1 and 3X minus 4Y. This is 3X minus 4Y is equal to 3. So we'll have to equate the coefficients of any one to use elimination method to solve this. So let us multiply this equation 1 by 3 and equation 2 by 2. So 3 times 2 we get 6X minus 3 times 3 is 9Y is equal to 3. 2 times 3 is 6X minus 8Y is equal to 6. We'll have to subtract this to eliminate Y. So we need the change the signs. So we got minus 9Y plus 8Y. So we got minus Y is equal to 6. Minus 6 plus 3 is minus 3. This is how we got Y is equal to 3. So let us substitute Y is equal to 3 in equation number 1. We put the Y is equal to 3 in equation number 1. So we get 2X minus 3Y is equal to 1 is the equation. So 2X minus 3 times 3 is equal to 1. 2X minus 9 is equal to 1. Minus 9 goes here. We get 1 plus 9. So 2X is equal to 10. And X is equal to 10 upon 2, which is equal to 5. So this is how we got X is equal to 5 and Y is equal to 3 for the first part. In the second part, we are given the information about angles. Now we know that the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. So therefore, we get the first equation, that is 6X plus 3Y minus 8 is equal to 7Y, because opposite angles are of a parallelogram are equal. So let us simplify this. We get 6X plus 3Y minus 7Y is equal to minus 8 moves here, becomes plus 8. So 6X 3 minus 7 is minus 4Y is equal to 8. Divide by 2, you get 3X minus 2Y is equal to 4. Let this be our equation number 1. Now, second, we have these two angles, angle D and angle A. So, we have angle A plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. Since the adjacent angles are supplementary, so we get 4X plus 20 plus 6X plus 3Y minus 8 is equal to 180 degree. Adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. Using this equation, let us simplify. 6x plus 4x gives 10x plus 3y and 20 minus 8 is 12, which moves here, it becomes 180 minus 12, which is 168. 168. So this is our equation number 2. Now we need to solve these two equations. So 10x is here and here it is 3x. This is minus 2 and this is 3y. So we will be multiplying this equation by 3 and we'll multiply this equation by 2. So multiplying equation 1 by 3, 3 3s are, we get 9x. 3 times 2, it is minus 6y is equal to 4 times 3 is 12. 2 times 10 is 20x. 2 times 3 is plus 6y is equal to 168 times 2 is 336. So 6y and plus 6y got cancelled. 20 plus 9 is 29x is equal to 6 plus 2, 8, 3 plus 1, 4. We got this as 348. So x is equal to 348 divided by 29, which is equal to 12. So we got the value of x as 12. Let us substitute this x is equal to 12 in equation number 1. So we have 3 times 12 minus 2y is equal to 4. 12 3s are 36 minus 2y is equal to 4. Let us solve this. So we get minus 2y is equal to 36 moves here, 4 minus 36 minus 32, and y is equal to minus 32 divided by minus 2, which is 16. So this is how we got x is equal to 12 and y is equal to 16 for the second part. Question 8. The angles of a quadrilateral are in the ratio 3:4:5:6. Show that the quadrilateral is a trapezium. So let us take this angle as 3x 4 plus 4x plus 5x plus 6x, and we know that it is a quadrilateral, so the sum of the angles is 360 degree. So we get 3 plus 4 7 plus 5 12 plus 6 18x is equal to 360. So we get x is equal to 360 divided by 18, which is 20. So this is how we go. If it is 3x, so 3x is equal to 3 times 20, which is 60 degree. Then we have 4x is equal to 4 times 20, which is 80 degree. And 5x is equal to 5 times 20, which is 100 degree. And we have 6x is equal to 6 times 20, which is 120 degree. So we can see that in a sum of 2, we are getting 180. So we have, this is 3x, this is 4x, let this be 5x, and let this be 6x. So we got this 3x, which was 60, this angle is 60 degree, and we got this angle 6x, which was 120. We have got 4x, this angle is nothing but 80 degree, and we have this angle 5x, which is 100. So we find that, let us name this as A, B, C, D as a trapezium. So we get angle A plus angle D is equal to 180. So we have, since consecutive interior angles, consecutive interior angles are supplementary, we have AB is parallel to DC. We have AB is parallel to DC. And since one pair is of the opposite sides, since a pair of opposite sides is parallel, a pair of opposite sides is parallel, we can say that ABCD is a trapezium. ABCD is a trapezium. Got it? Easy that. Question number 9. In a parallelogram ABCD, AB is equal to, let us take this as a parallelogram ABCD. And in ABCD, you have AB is equal to 20 centimeter and AD is equal to 12 centimeter. The bisector of angle A, meets DC at E. This meets DC at E, and BC produced at F. Okay, you have to find the length of CF. We are asked to find the length CF. Now opposite sides of parallelogram are equal, so you have AD is equal to BC is equal to 12. So we got this as 12. So only this part we have to find out. Now we have we are given that these are the angles angle A is being bisected. So let us take this as X and this as X. These two angles are equal since they are being bisected. And this X is equal to this X because alternate angles are equal. Okay. So now we get triangle BAF as an isosceles triangle. Okay. Now we have angle. Let us say that since angle A is bisected, we have angle DAF is equal to angle BAF is equal to X, and we have angle BDAF is equal to angle F is equal to X because alternate angles are equal. Alternate angles are equal. Now you can see this is an easy question. So therefore we get triangle BAF is isosceles. You get this triangle as isosceles. Now since this triangle is isosceles, we have AB is equal to BF. We have AB is equal to BF is equal to 20. Now you are asked to find CF. So we have BC plus CF is equal to BF, and BC is 12 plus CF is equal to BF, which is 20. And we get CF is equal to 20 minus 12, which is equal to 8 centimeter. Got it? Next question and the last question of this exercise. In the parallelogram ABCD, AP and CQ are perpendiculars from the vertex of an obtuse angle A. A is an obtuse angle. As shown, if angle X is to angle Y is equal to 2 is to 1, find the angles of a parallelogram. Now this is 2 is to 1 and X is to Y. So let us take this angle as say X as 2A and Y as A because it is 2 is to 1. So since X variable is used, we can take this angle as 2A and 1A. Okay. Now we have AQCP is a quadrilateral. So we have A plus 2A plus 90 plus 90 is equal to 360 degree. This is a quadrilateral. APCQ is a quadrilateral. So we get 3A is equal to 360 minus 90 plus 90, 180 goes here, which is 180. So you get A is equal to 180 divided by 3, that is 60 degree. So this is how you got Y is equal to this value of Y, we got 60 degree, and value of X, which is 2 times A, which is 2 into 60, that is 120 degree. So we got this angle C, that is angle C is equal to 120. And since the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal, so therefore we have angle DAB is also equal to 120 degree. Now adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. Therefore you get angle B is equal to 180 minus angle C or angle A. So 180 minus 120, which is 60 degree. And angle B is equal to angle D again. Opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. So therefore it is 60. So this is how we got the angles of a parallelogram as 120 and 60 degree. This is A is equal to angle C is equal to 120 degree. We are done with all the angles of a parallelogram. So children, if you like this video and if you feel this is helping you, please share with your friends. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.